What's up, guys? Welcome to another week of spoilers with the TCG Scripts dudes here. Joe of Joe's Corner. Joe, you gonna do a Joe's Corner soon? There's WGBQ results to go over.
I was actually considering it, yeah.
Yeah, some interesting stuff happens. And then, of course, Colin from Team ARG. And yeah, so we're going to go and get into spoilers. And again, if you guys want to pick up the new set, make sure to visit Happy Little Hug Factory. You can find the link in the description below. We can find the box for about $80. And you can also find a buy list, so the cards they're going to pick up off of you. If you have any of those, maybe you can make the box a little bit cheaper, as well as just some singles on the website. And they also have some casters stuff is there as well. But again, visit the link in the description below so they know we sent you over. They also have, for those of you who may not maybe be completely into the game, you're just on the edge of it, they have some cool popper decks you can pick up. They have a Panda, some Tigress, Shayla, and a Guild deck you can pick up. And they come with little add-ons like some dice on some of the decks and things like that. So again,
super cheap.
Visit the link in the description below. And yeah, super cheap. You can jump into the game if that's your intro point. But we're going to get into spoilers.
Oh, and also if you guys want, there's a link in the description also for Play DKP Accessories, where they have the magnetic playmat that we did that review on. So if you guys are interested in something really cool and niche like that, like Oscar's holding, it's all magnetically held there. You unpack it. It's a full playmat. Play in the wind, play in a crappy apartment with a giant fan. Or just make it convenient at your locals where you just have to pick up your stuff and move over, and none of the thing that I do where I dump it all in the middle of my playmat and have to resort it. A bunch of different cool fun stuff, but check our review of that and click that link in the description.
In the wrong order.
Yeah, I did that too when I put yeah, so jump on in.
So I thought the whole giant apartment with the giant fan was like a dig at my apartment. And I was sort of like, wait, but my fan's not. I don't have a fan in my apartment. I was really confused.
No, I'm thinking specifically of how my house used to be, but also I think it was when we went to Michael's. Joe and I would go to Michael's to play Yu-Gi-Oh, and I distinctly remember there being a giant fan somewhere at some point, whether it was his or the other house. But anyways.
But anyways, on that playmat, we're going to do some cool videos with it. It's just, I know I'm busy for the next few weeks, so it's kind of just tied up right now. But keep an eye out for that.
We'll get something.
Yeah, so starting with spoilers, we do have the first one up here is Freed from the Altar. It's a 2-cost Black Void Divinity 1 Chant/Rune. It says you may pay 1 Void less to play this card from a rune area. Search your deck for a Darkness Resonator. Reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. You lose 400 life.
Wow. Wow on both of those happening. No, this is a really good card.
I think so too. Just 1 black, 1 divinity, and search for a
resonator.
This
is
I would
strictly better than
play this over the other two.
Yeah, this is strictly better than the other one because the other one's 2. And yeah, you don't lose life, but losing life is a given a lot of times in the Darkness deck. In Divinity 1, it slots into your Divinity, gives you more access to other cards. Which is a big deal.
In defense of the other one, at least, so 4/2 and being Divinity 2, it at least will search for any card as opposed to a Resonator, you know?
I guess so, point, but I guess it's a good point. The other one's anything.
The ability to do anything is really nice.
Run both of these.
I don't know if I'd run both of these. That's a little too much cheaper for me.
Oh,
but I definitely run this one. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is good. Like, to pick up that 1 Resonator you need just for 1 really quickly early on, it's pretty awesome.
I really like the art on this too.
It's pretty cool. His eyes and the neck look creepy. Flavor on this: the thing freed from the altar can only be described as madness incarnate.
Ooh. Also, those eyes totally look like Hedera from Godzilla. Next up, we have Ghost of Asakna. It's a 3-cost 12/10 Heroic Spirit. Hey, we got a Heroic Spirit, guys. Oh, when this card not much. When this card is targeted by a spell, banish it. Okay, this is terrible. Well, I guess it's not terrible. It's not terrible, but
no, I don't like it.
A 3-cost 12/10 is good, and if they're spending a spell, odds are the spell most likely would have been to destroy it anyways, and so they're just paying less for a spell to destroy it, but you're paying less to get this out there. So, you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. I don't. I still don't like. It dies to stuff that's not even a spell. Like you could, I don't know.
It's not terrible, but yeah, it'll be really good inside of limited for sure, especially as a common.
The 12-10 stat lines are really big. Like that's pretty nice.
I think it's pretty good. Like just as a 3-cost 12-10, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Unsatisfied with their battles in life, this Asakna soldier walks again.
So I've got Flame Dragon Summoning. It's a 5-cost, Divinity 2, Chant/Rune. You may pay 1 less to play this card from a rune area. This card deals 800 damage to target J/Resonator. Search your deck for a dragon with total cost 5 or less and put it into the field. Then shuffle your deck.
So that's pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah, that's... The dragons aren't that good, though.
Well, this dragon looks cool. Yeah. But it's only Divinity 2 also, which is nice. There's some dragons, the main one being Misty Dragon. I forget what the other one was that was okay, but I think
Misty Dragon would be so, like, I don't know. You're playing like red and blue, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, totally makes sense.
No.
What are you talking about?
Sense. That's like the weirdest color pairing ever.
Oh, you cray. Oh, Joey's cray.
I could see Neo Berserk Dragon. He would. I would actually maybe. I still think he's bad, but I would consider him over like
getting Ultra Dragon is still halfway decent.
That's not a bad idea.
I would agree. And 800 damage to J/Resonator. That's enough to kill Lucifer.
Yeah, as I was looking over, is how many had 800 defense, and Lucifer's really only relevant in the meta right now.
Well, I mean, he still kills other stuff.
To be killed. Yeah, he kills other stuff that's not relevant in the meta, is what I'm trying to say.
It kills Resonators. The Resonators are pretty relevant in the meta.
I meant rulers. I'm talking strictly about just the rulers.
Yeah, I know. I'm just...
Yeah, but rulers aren't... Judgmented rulers aren't too relevant.
I think the point of it, though, is that you bring out the other dragon. Fuji's dragon. And that does 1,000 damage to target J/Resonator. So you could deal 1,800 to a J Resonator. And get out, a big 12/12 dragon.
I suppose.
Or you could also split damage and do, 10 to one Resonator and 8 to another and get like a double kill. Like, I don't think this is actually that bad.
I like Roderick's comment. It says, I can't wait to see Wilson into an Ultra and Misty while dealing 800 to 2 bodies.
Yeah, that would actually be pretty funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, and obviously they're going to reveal more dragons, I'd assume, in this set. I would highly assume that this dragon that's being summoned in this art is going to be an actual dragon card separate from this. We usually see that where the summoning card or something that has to do with a dragon or whatever card has the artwork like Tea Party or something like that is a spell that has the characters, and those characters are separate on their own resonators, and so I would assume it's the same thing with this. We'll see the dragon that's supposed to proper go with this that they intended it to go with type of thing.
We just had that Diabolus.
Not a dragon.
No, I'm just referring to the artwork. It was on a chant, and then all of a sudden it had its own Resonator card.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
Well, I honestly think that's just I think that's Annihilation Dragon though. Like I was looking at other dragons.
Is it Annihilation
Dragon? I'm not sure. I can't. No, it's not Annihilation. Well, it could be.
What's the flavor?
The jury's out. The one to govern this world shall be me. Also, somebody made a really good point that you can have Misty Dragon Spirit in the deck and just use this to tutor them out. You don't need to be playing blue.
I think that's what Colin was trying to say.
No, not what he was trying to say. He was trying to say blue-red was a good combo.
It's what I interpreted him saying by saying Misty.
You would give him a lot of credit there.
I just said Misty. I didn't say anything else.
Yeah, you assumed. You assumed.
No. I said red and I said you'd have to run red and blue, and you were like, no, red and blue is a great combo.
I never said that. I just said, I think I was rhetorical of like, you said it was bad. I was like, is it? I think that's all happened. You're like, he's saying this is the greatest combo ever.
I don't know if he said that, so I'm not gonna defend him.
Colin was saying
anymore.
that the 2 colors would work together. He's like, that wouldn't be that weird.
Next
Anyway,
up,
So
Oscar.
we'll move on to Obazaruki, Caller of Gods, 4 cost, all black, is a 10/10 Resonator Vampire / Wanderer.
Ooh.
Enter, to put 2 fresh blood counters on this card. If there are 4 or more runes revealed from your rune area, put 4 fresh blood counters on this card instead. Now you can remove a fresh blood counter from this card. This card gains flying and drain until end of turn. You can tap it and remove 2 fresh blood counters from this card. Destroy target J/Resonator. And this card gains +10/+10 as long as you control 10 or more magic stones.
oh.
Real quick, I want to point out it has all this text, and then even the flavor text has a lot of text. They're going full Yu-Gi-Oh on this card.
Let's
But,
just do this real
it's
quick.
not-
I'm going to
it's
read
not.
this flavor. I'm reading this flavor now. Athenia and Toe Obazaruki use her overwhelming might to convince the beings of the abyss to work towards her cause. What that was and what her true intentions are remain a mystery to all.
That's just a lore dump. That's it. This is an exposition card, is what this is. Also, apparently she killed Athenia. All right.
No. I think it just means
She was with Athenia?
Yeah, she's like dragging Athenia behind her. She's
Okay.
dragging her
So
along with
point
her
is, she
super cool-
she like
super
defeated
cool quest.
Athenia.
maybe, yeah.
But this is super good.
I like her. Yeah, I think it's a really good card. The card art looks really awesome. Those thighs look pretty awesome.
As okay. As Joey's like,
like, I'm
this
going-
card's
I was-
awesome. I like
I
how
was
he
looking
narrowed
at
it.
it.
He was like, this card is awesome. This art is awesome. Those eyes are awesome. Oh, those fucking pupils. Ooh.
No. The thighs. Colin.
Oh, I thought. Oh, that's worse.
There's
Oh
only-
no,
there's only-
I was giving Joey. Joey could have ran with what I just said. Like, yeah, no. Oh, Joey.
No.
Joey.
I'm just saying.
First off, that's not what your eye's drawn to right here. Second off, is her like satchel like or whatever cloth like transparent? That's weird. It's like ethereal.
Yeah.
No, it's just silky or whatever it's called.
Well,
Like,
yeah, but it's the same. Like Colin's saying, it's like it's still like transparent or translucent is maybe what the.
And it's
correct
just
word
like hanging there. Like, what is it doing?
No,
Oh,
no,
no, it
it's
loops
the lips.
behind her.
It's it's
That's-
tied around her belt.
Oh, she's gonna trip
It's-
over that.
it's just for style, guys.
It looks cool. Yeah, shut up, Colin.
You know
Okay.
what? She goes in the battle and she takes it off and she's like, "Goosh," like Dragon Ball Z armor.
No.
Anyways, so as
Why would
Oscar,
wouldn't be floating up like that, Oscar. It'd be like
No,
weighing
it's
down.
just how strong the winds are, man.
Okay,
That's how strong her
so
aura is.
let's just actually get into the actual card.
Yeah.
well, one, it's so weird how many Wander resonators they started making after Welser rotated. It's one of the most annoying things I've ever seen because I liked the idea behind Welser and the stuff he did. And he just didn't have good resonators to go with him. And all of a sudden they're like, here's all the good ones. But as Oscar had pointed out, the drain stacks. So if you plop in with 4 runes revealed and you have 4 things and you swing in and she'll plop, 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 plop with quadruple drain and you gain 4,000 life. Or if you have 10 stones revealed, you're gaining 8,000 life with 1 swing, potentially.
Or Colin, you get quadruple flying. Like that's pretty important.
Well, yeah, you can fly over flyers.
Yeah. I know that's not flying rings. No, I think she's really strong. Like she's a 4 cost, which is good. Her stats are pretty decent. Her cost is pretty like kind of sucks. But the ability to like actually destroy J resonators is really nice. Like she'll maybe be like an answer for IU or something, or she can't do anything against Gil, but like she also just is able to fly and drains. Like I think she's really good.
I mean, she has to pay for the flying and drain, but
Yeah, it's kind of like like she gets at least 2 instances of flying drain, or
Is
she
it
just
just-
destroys something. Like
is it just I could be misremembering? Don't they usually capitalize stuff? Like if there's fresh blood counters, would it be capitalized or some other annotation to it to denote that it's a specific type of counter. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's just bothering me that it's just like all lowercase and it's just the regular font of put 2 fresh blue counters.
No, the last Oborozuki didn't have a capitalize on the fresh blood counter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because I remember like she had fresh blood counters on the previous card.
Okay.
Version of her.
But I think this is
I think it's
super
pretty good.
solid.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm a big fan of this card. I'm definitely gonna try and play her.
I looked it up. 27 Wanderers so far. Resonators.
And what is that? 20 of them came after Wolves are rotated. Real quick, I like this comment someone made. Oh, mommy stabbed me with the Crimson Moon. That was Joey who made that comment.
Yeah.
Hey, Joey, because you really looked into this ruling. How did those Resonators that were treat as cards of Fire Magic Stone work? Would they not count towards that 10?
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No. Well, no.
God, yeah. I'm glad they made that not confusing. Next up is Coco No Cheese Dance. It's a 2-cost quick cast, 3 divinity, chant/rune. You can pay 1 green less to play this card from a rune area, so it's a 1-cost quick cast. Change the target spell targeting. Holy crap. A cat you control. Target.
It's only 2 targets.
3. Change the target of target spell targeting a cat you control. Dumbest sentence. There's got to be a better. Hold on, you guys talk about this. I'm gonna think of a way to reword this.
No, there's not a better.
It's not bad. It's a pretty cool card. I was looking it up.
Yeah,
looking at cats right now.
I like it.
Protect Seimei or your Shikigami combo that you might be setting up.
I always really liked spell redirects.
Are the what kind of cat ninjas have we had that are like there's Kotaro that some people play. I don't think she's really
Jubei, Hanzo's a cat, so it protects him. Jiraiya.
I just realized.
Tsunade. But the main one is Seimei, because both Seimei cards are cats. Also, the other Coco No Cheese is a cat.
Yeah, so there's some decent stuff, and obviously, once
Yeah.
again, there'll be more cats, obviously, as well. So, I think, the Divinity 3 kind of sucks, but it makes sense for spell redirection is a pretty solid mechanic. So this could turn out to be really good.
It's basically like a 2-4-0 if you have a cat and you're playing you're playing it in your rune deck. It could be potentially really, really devastating.
Yeah, and you don't want to probably main deck this because the 2 cost becomes high, and you don't want to keep running this one on a deck that it might be relevant for, but instead of main deck is pretty good. So it's just a spell.
It's definitely a gotcha card. It's like you could redirect like any next has to be a spell, huh? Like you could redirect Blade of Faiths. You could redirect Table Flips, I think.
Oh yeah.
You could redirect.
Blade of Faith is actually a really good one.
Yeah.
It's interesting. So spell just counts as a chant, right? So why did Phase Shift actually say chant on it?
I was actually just thinking about that. Because that wouldn't cover rune chants or rune spells. This can really target runes and chants.
Gotcha.
Where's the other one that would be chants?
Nice. Good to know.
So hold on. Does this work on Resonators targeting it? Because Resonators are no, because they aren't spells on the stack.
They're Resonators once they hit the field.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus,
they are spells on the
Jesus,
stack.
Joey. Jesus.
I was just making sure.
Dance.
Mm-hmm.
Dance, along with the forgotten fragrances of Valhalla. See, we got a freaking lore dump over here, and this one's like, oh, I like dancing, wee! Spread that lore. Give other people lore love. All right, next up.
Is it Kronos' and
Yeah.
Kronos' Envoy. 2 cost, 400 Resonator Wizard. Enter, search your deck for a card and put it into your graveyard. Then shuffle your deck.
Yeah, that's a card.
I mean, it's not terrible. Like, you could do some stuff with it. You could like, it really depends. Like, obviously, there's no way you're playing like blue white and throwing like.
That's what I was about to say.
What's your name in the graveyard?
I don't think you
Just to
splash
flip,
blue.
yeah.
In order to play this, and I think there's better things to do if that's what you're trying to do. Blue, I'm trying to think of what blue does with the graveyard.
Put stuff in the graveyard, yeah.
What interacts with the graveyard. What pulls it out of the graveyard is the key, Joey.
The oh my gosh, I'm blanking. What are they? It's not the Cheshire Cat, is it? No, it's
Schrodinger.
Yeah.
Oh
Sure.
no, yeah. What's the flavor?
I mean,
text?
that's awful. I know, but I was trying to think.
It's a
Like,
target,
that's another thing I can think of.
What's the flavor text?
An envoy from you of all people. How rare, I wonder. Has time treated you well, Loki? He's talking to.
Oh, he's talking to
Kronos?
Kronos. Oh shit. Oh shit.
That's pretty crazy, actually.
All right, next one.
This is the
I
last
don't know how to
one.
pronounce that name. Linersfaria. Linersfaria. Vast land above the clouds. Is a 2-cost addition, Ancient Ruins. At the beginning of your main phase, produce a white. If there are 4 or more runes revealed from your rune area, produce 2 white instead.
Ooh, that's kind of spicy.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty crazy. I was telling Colin earlier, it's like what, turn 2 you put one down, and turn 3 you have another one with 2 extra wills still open.
Yeah, I think this is one of the cheapest automatic will production cards we've seen. For only 2 costs, automatically producing 1 and potentially producing 2. And as Oscar pointed out earlier, in a light deck, it's very easy to reveal 4 runes. You've got some really cheap or to free runes to reveal.
I wouldn't say it's the cheapest. Like, we had the wetlands in Fox meta. Nobody really used it, but it was like green black, and you played it, and then you tapped to produce a will color.
That's strictly
like
worse
similar.
than this. Yeah.
Well, no, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's not strictly worse. No.
Yes, because it's 2 different
'Cause
colors.
Well, yes, but this doesn't produce will at quick cast speed. So, like, you can't utilize this on your opponent's turn to play, like, a cancel or something. A 1 cost.
Yeah, all those white cancels.
But that's not the point. It was green or black. You could produce. It was in a green or black.
I'm just
deck.
saying. I'm saying the cheapest.
You're
I said this is one of the cheapest will production. You're like, no, there's one that costs 2 cost. And I'm like, this is 2 cost, and this one
That's why
at some point produces 2 will instead of 1.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I was just bringing that up. I was like, hey, we've had kind of similar.
No,
stuff.
you said no,
Like,
and then you brought it up.
whoa.
You didn't say,
You're
hey,
like,
there's this other one.
That's strictly worse. Anyways, what I wanted to say is, turn 1 you could drop the white mana dork, and then turn 2 you could play one of these, and then you could like tap this mana plus the mana dork to like play another, so you'd have like 2 of these coming into turn 3.
I would want to be. I want to go on the draw and energize and tap 1 to play this turn 1, and then turn 2 you're producing 3 will to play one of these and your mana dork, or the new sprout that produces a crap ton of will. Hey, stop that! And so you're like, it's going to be way easier to do that turbo Mistletoe or turbo Judgment to grab Mistletoe combos and stuff like that. And please.
As I was saying, there is 4 Destroy Edition cards that are like fairly cheap and easy to use.
That's a good point. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
so it probably will be fairly balanced.
Mm-hmm. I think it'll. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Is it only in green and white that have the Destroy Edition runes?
Yeah, and I'm only looking at the cheap cost ones, but green and white are the only 2 colors that have it right now.
That have the 1 cost ones.
Yeah.
Real quick, as someone pointed out that this has a typo, it says at the beginning of main phase.
Yeah. I wanted to point out, somebody else said vast land above the clouds, Cloudland.
That's great.
I think it's still really good. Like it, even playing this means your opponent has to like have like addition hate in their rune deck, which nobody is really playing actual addition hate. Like everybody always kind of wants to jump on like the, oh no, we have like super cheap addition hate. So like,
I mean,
if this became
outside of white, yeah. Everybody just sideboards Destruction of the Portal, and then they sided in if they can. And that's in a green deck, so.
You can't sideboard that into your rune deck, though.
No, I'm not talking about rune deck. Would you say rune deck? I thought you were talking about like you're just playing game anyway.
No, I was
okay.
I was top.
Sorry, I just meant in general. But yeah. I mean, technically, depending on the Brune, if it's even relevant. Well, see, no, okay, because if it's Brunhild running white, there's this spell, but they could just be running Messenger of the Sun in general, anyways. So that just pops the addition.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. I forgot Messenger of the Sun, didn't I?
You did forget that. Yeah. They might reintroduce addition protection at some point as well, though.
At the least, like it could just be like a sideboard card against stuff that.
I mean, making your opponent pay 2 and banish a Resonator to destroy this, or pay any amount really to do this when yellow is entering into heavy mana ramp territory, I think is still not a bad trade-off, because you're going to be leagues ahead of them as far as will production. So if you're making them pay will and play cards and main deck cards that they normally wouldn't main deck just to get rid of like this addition, you're either going to be on the upswing because of that, or on the upswing because they're not running that and you're producing will. So I still think if this sees play, it's going to be for the most part a win-win for Light.
I think I'd rather have it destroyed than have to main deck stuff to destroy it. But what were you gonna say, Oscar?
Just that if it's producing the 2 white, it can help Adam in playing Blade of Faith for 2.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. All right, so that's all the spoilers for today. Right, Oscar?
That is it. That's it.
What's your guys' favorite spoilers?
I liked Coco No Cheese just because I like Coco No Cheese, but then I really did like the Linisferia, whatever it's called. That'd probably be my favorite one tonight.
Linisferia.
Oh, I forgot the flavor. In the last moments of the war, the spirits of Linisferia cut off the land from the world and brought it to this one.
Oh,
interesting. Some nice lore.
Colin, what's your favorite card?
Yeah.
What's my favorite card? Probably Aburuzuki.
Yeah, mine too. I just think she has such like good I just think she's a really like.
She's solid.
Her abilities, her abilities are like I could just see her kind of like getting really strong. Yeah. Especially her like Resonator and J/Resonator destruction, like still pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, with that, I think that's all we have for tonight. We are 4 weeks away, so an actual month away from the set release. 3 weeks from pre-release. We're 34 cards in out of 100 for the whole set. So we'll see you guys in a week when we go over more spoilers.
Yeah.
We'll see ya.